I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on! There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes? Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa! Who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer...
Alright. We are going to check out this new release. There we go. I just need to fix my camera here, it looks like. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually... Oh wow, giving out free mo. Let me see, maintenance. Okay, so that's for the maintenance. Some issues. Sayu and Frina, they were released forever ago. Oh, wait, Sayu is Frina now. We're in the same party. There was a chance that Sayu's passive talent would abnormally fail to take effect. Interesting. Stellar moment, same card award. Okay, so we can try her out. That in Fontaine. Oh, we have a new area. Ooh, so we have a new area. Is this a quest? The gentle breeze carry the fragrance of tea all across the mountains of Liyue, filling the air with savory scent once more. Tea grows upon rocks where jade springs endlessly flow. The faint perfume and ancient songs are a song of jade drift together along the rivers past Shaoying village? Maybe Shaoying? Village to the bustling port of Yailong Wharf. Yeah. Just what adventure and fortune await. Concealed among the fog-robed peaks of the south. There's a saying that goes, Adepti come and go without a trace. Green moss grows on the stones in the spring breeze. Adepti are hard to find, and their blessings harder still. Just how many went on the pilgrimage to Mount Aokang since ancient times, yet returned empty-handed? None know. But now that once captivating figure has voluntarily absconded from her abode, looking in the direction of Liyue Harbor. Zhao's mom. Okay. Let's try the characters that we already know, so we're not spoiling too much for ourselves here. Save the best for last.
Out of the frying pan, as a good knight should.
Okay.
Truth repeats its course. Dare to mess with me.
Not you.
Eat this! Nice and spicy. As a dutiful maid would.
So is that a trial for Farazan or Noelle? Or who exactly was that even supposed to be a trial for? I'm confused. Because, like, as far as I know, both Noelle and what's-his-face are on fields. Like, I fail to see how that really showcases Farazan very well. It wasn't even, like, a properly made team comp. Two on-fields should never be on the same team together. That's only what you do if you're a rookie and you don't understand how team comps are supposed to function.
Let's light it up!
This is at least making a little bit more sense.
I'm going in! Cue the spotlight! Step on up! Not now. Cold. Mine's at the
So melt
Mighty
seems?
mythical beast!
Seems melt. Kind of. He doesn't infuse his attacks with
Everybody
fire, though.
stand back! Surprise! Let the magic begin! Don't be scared.
Sorry, pal. Many happy returns.
If he's not infusing his attacks with pyro, I mean, he gets a lot
Let's
of
light it up!
ease.
Teamwork is strength! Over
Suppose
here!
he has that
Cue the
going for him.
spotlight! Surprise!
Okay. That seems like suboptimal character design. I suppose he is only a 4-star, but still, like, his kit feels more like, well, I don't know. Is he designed to be on field? I'll have to look at his abilities, honestly. No, that's okay. Okay. Is he meant to be burst or on field? I don't know. He's not making much sense to me right now. Like, what even are you? Doesn't seem like he has anything that lends him well to being a sub-DPS or a DPS character. I didn't really see anything that buffed either. It's like, what exactly do you do? His name is literally gaming? Okay. I guess he did just a DPS. I mean, I can definitely see A tier, if not B tier, or something lower. I think A tier is being generous if he's a DPS. And I'll tell you why in just a second. Which constellation? I'm wondering which constellation. Let's see. That could change a lot. Okay, the reason why I don't really see him as being a very good character overall, and A tier even being generous, is because he doesn't have anything that infuses his attacks with pyro. For him to be a good pyro on field at all, even as a 4-star, he needs to infuse attacks with pyro. That's the main thing that makes any of the pyro characters any good on field, is the fact that they can infuse, like even Diluc has more pyro application. And because of that pyro application, because you can use it with stuff like melt and vape to get a 1.5 to 2 times or even higher with elemental mastery damage multiplier, like that's Fire's whole shtick. That's what makes pyro good. Is the fact that you can vape. When he can't trigger pyro on all of his attacks, or just can't consistently trigger pyro, there's no way for him to be vaping consistently. When he's not going to be vaping or melting consistently, it's immediately much worse damage. So like as on-field, like Yoimiya, like they normally only rank Yoimiya as just an S tier. Yet she is significantly better than that. Like her E is a good 10 seconds of rapid fire autos, all of them applying pyro. Like she is a vape, melt, destroying, disintegrating machine. Like that thing is not even close. Like, he does not even hold a candle to that from what I'm seeing so far. Yeah, no. I mean, hey, they made a character that's worse than Dia. I suppose they can say that. Doesn't really have any off-field utility. And his on-field utility looks to also be garbage. I think A tier is actually drastically overrating him. What did they rate Noelle? Because I know Noelle is actually... Noelle is actually drastically better than Serena being a thing. A D tier? Okay, if Noelle is D tier, Noelle is definitely better than this. Okay, I have a suggestion for the site. Noelle, instead of being ranked D tier, should be ranked A tier, and he should take the D tier spot. That would be a little bit more accurate. Currently, that's not accurate at all. Like, he has no on-field utility, really. And his off-field utility is also non-existent.
Once, there was a glorious
don't need
kingdom.
this. Okay. I think that's more of a Nikita thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thoroughly disappointed with his kit so far. Very thoroughly disappointed. He doesn't even deserve A tier at all. Like, he doesn't have good on-field application at all. The fact that he's even ranked A tier is stretching it by a lot. If his attack's infused with Pyro, that would be one thing. But as it is currently, like, he's significantly worse than Diluc. Like, not even just a slight bit worse than Diluc. What rank did actually... That's actually a very good comparison. Where do they rank Diluc? Because Diluc has massively fallen off since... Okay, if they're ranking Diluc as B tier, he should definitely be ranked below Diluc. Diluc has much better Pyro application than him. Diluc, you can spam 3 E's in a row, and his burst. All with Pyro application. This guy, like, I mean, the best thing that you can say is that his E's are on a low cooldown for his Pyro application. Like, he is hands down worse than Diluc. Diluc is better. By a long shot, like, not even close. So if Diluc is B tier, he's at least C tier, if not D tier. That's actually the perfect way to compare him. To show why he's just not even a good character at all, from what I'm seeing. Unless there's something about his kit that I completely overlooked, but I didn't see it. I didn't see the Pyro application.
You're in for a little shock. Don't be such a brute.
There we go.
You've been a naughty boy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! La, 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 la.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
You're toast! Grow, grow, grow! Share my knowledge!
Is Liz supposed to be the on-field? Maybe.
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
They always arrange the team comps in the most annoying
Ready,
way.
steady, go! I'll protect us!
Let's spark things up a little. Yep.
There's no shielder, so even if she is supposed to be the on-field, it's horrible. It's a horrible
Temple
setup.
of Wisdom! Hey!
There we go.
Nice and spicy! Hey, yeah!
I hate the way that they arrange the teams. It's like, I don't understand what you're trying to do here. You didn't orient the team in a way that's natural to swap through. It's logical or anything. Okay, this is probably the only one that's going to make sense in the trial. Okay, for a charge. Okay, I thought that was okay. That's perfectly fine then. She is an Animo. DPS, I believe. Let me see. Will it show her if I do that? I'm not seeing Zhao's mother, and I don't know what her name is. What is your name? Jin Yun. Okay. Okay. Oh, support slash healer? Heals the whole team periodically and allows various characters to use plunge attack consistently by increasing the jump height of the characters. The jump up tall heights, okay. Quickens the gliding speed. So she's actually a support character. I was thinking she was a DPS, but no, she's a support character. The thing is, I don't know who really benefits that much from plunging attacks versus autos. After the equipping character hits an opponent with a plunging attack, all nearby party members. Plunging attacks. Oh, plunging attacks will deal 28% increased damage. So does that mean we have to swap to someone first, use a plunging attack, and then the other people's plunging attacks become empowered? That seems like a very suboptimal gimmick to have to perform each time. That's a weapon. After the equipping character hits an opponent with a plunging attack. Okay. So that's on her weapon. Okay, so I guess she does use a plunging attack. So she does actually set up other people to... Like, I don't know outside of Zhao who really benefits from this a whole lot. I think Kaching might also deal more damage on plunging attacks, if I remember right. But I don't know how great it's going to be to use her in that way. I don't know. I don't know if I pull for any of these characters, honestly. Do I? I don't know. What's her healing? Oh, is it all characters? So she could actually be good with Farina, if that is the case. If I'm not mistaken. Okay. So yet again, this person is supposedly the on-field. We've got two supports. They support a suboptimal buffer, a good sub DPS, and then a pretty horrendous DPS. Okay.
Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah, that is a cool mechanic. She does have fun games.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter!
Mighty mythical beast!
Because he does reset his E, it looks like.
Ha! I'm going in! Yeah! Skyward! Seize the skies! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Up to it, Manzai! Congratulations!
Let's light it up! Everybody! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Okay, she's actually fun. I can see how she works with the other guy, enabling plunging attacks. So they're really just designed to be used in a team together. Only problem in this demo is because it's obviously designed around plunging attacks, like the entire team comp that they have set up. The main problem with it is when you're using plunging attacks, the main problem here is that if you actually look at this and read it, normal attacks trigger consecutive rain swords. And I've tested this stuff out too. It doesn't work with charged attacks. It doesn't work with other kinds of attacks. It only works with normal attacks. Even Dia's burst that counts as burst attacks will not trigger this. So that's the main problem with their team comp here. So they're using Zhao, and especially when she's all about the plunging attacks, Zhao is not a good choice for that. Honestly, I don't believe that we actually have a character that's actually good for passively applying Hydra, except like Barbara in a very small AoE. Ayato is actually a good Hydra applicator for a larger area. And then if you want cryo application, because that does also react really well with Pyro, what's her name is actually very underrated. Layla. Layla is actually extremely underrated for that kind of thing. But like Zhao just actually does not work with plunging attacks. It actually does not work that way at all. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know if I pull for any of these characters. I'm not super thrilled by any of them, really. Like, the only thing that I'm really thrilled about is, like, her character design. Outside of her character design, and maybe if she heals the entire team, her with Farina? Maybe? Even then, like, I have Barbara? and Noelle. So even then, it's like, huh? What? Huh? And like, how many characters really benefit all that much from plunging attacks? Like, let me see. I mean, the thing with Kaching here is that, like, a lot of people just say to use her with N1C. The problem with N1C is that so many creatures, it throws them back. And not only does it throw them back, but you also end up stepping backwards. So very quickly you're out of range. And then not only that, but with her artifacts, the more you auto, the more hits you get in, the quicker this resets. And this does a lot of damage. And the quicker this resets, the quicker you're getting more energy for the burst. The burst does a ton of damage. So like honestly, N1C is not that good on her. So plunging attack on her with how many fewer hits you're getting in, with how much slower that's going to refresh that, which how much slower that's going to refresh that, it's all the way around an L. Like, even though a little bit better multiplier, like, yeah. Yeah, like, she's not going to be good for plunging attacks. Shogun. I mean, what is... Unless we can trigger this number consistently... I'm pretty sure that's different than like an in-combat plunge versus like an actual jump plunge is what that is. I don't know, I see plunge attacks as being very niche. Doesn't really benefit a whole lot of characters outside of Zhao and the new 4-star that dropped. Like, it's very niche. Her use case seems very niche. He doesn't seem to have very good or consistent pyro application like yours truly. And even her. Like, they have an actual pyro application on autos. Like, this is what makes them good pyro DPSs. Even Yanfei has that going for her. Even Yanfei can do that. But like him, he doesn't do that. I would say outright Yanfei is a better choice than him. Just outright. As a 4-star character. If you have a 4-star Yanfei and you have him 4-star, I would rather choose Yanfei. I would much rather have Yanfei.
Let's get going. The next...
Because Yanfei will actually vape and actually melt consistently. Which is a consistent damage multiplier.
location on my list is really far away.
Let me see. I do have 89 of that. I think I did all the weeklies, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Because I did that. I did this one, yeah. And I did the Sumeru. Or not Sumeru. Fontaine. Yeah, I did that one as well. Okay, so that's all the weeklies. Let me finish up my tasks here. I am not impressed with these characters at all. Not at all. They're very disappointing. Very, very disappointing, honestly. Like, very, very, very disappointing. Like, outside of the niche plunge attacks. Like, if I had Zhao, it would be a very different story. But, like, I don't have Zhao. And, like, Zhao has never been all that enticing of a character to me. So it's like, oh, man. What would I even really use them for? Who would I even really use them for? Like, she's a support. Who am I really going to want to utilize plunging attacks with? Like, plunging attacks isn't really a thing for most characters. So, like, I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. So let's see, do I have dailies? I might have dailies. I do have dailies, okay. Also got all this resin to use. I think first we go artifact farming for Barbara / Noelle / Eugene. To me, that's very disappointing. Like, what use do they really have? Like, I don't know. Maybe Noelle I can kind of see, because plunging attacks with Greatsword, like, actually feel somewhat good. But even then, Noelle and Farina already have perfect synergy. Like, the perfect synergy isn't going to become perfectlier just because you have someone else who has good synergy with her. Like, that's not how that works at all. I don't know. I don't
The scenery
see it.
here is wonderful.
It doesn't seem like it's that good.
I've landed the...
I think the only reason why she would even be an S tier healer is because I think Zhao, honestly, and I think Farina. So it's not even because of herself that I would rank her as an S, or I think double S is honestly stretching it. Yeah. I've already got the team comp correct. Farina and Zhao. Yeah, exactly. No. No. You don't understand Xingqiu if that's what you're suggesting. Like, his Hydra will not apply to that. I don't get why you wouldn't be able to understand that. Like, I suppose in a very small area around him, he applies some Hydro. But, like, that's not why you use Xingqiu. You use Xingqiu for his swords on autos, and that's not their shtick at all. Like, when you're using them, you're using plunging attacks, and he does not work with that at all. There's literally zero synergy with that, with him. Literally zero. Not even figuratively at all. Yeah, no. Overall, I'm just extremely disappointed by this release. From what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's something that's going to change my mind, maybe I missed something in their kit. Maybe, but so far from everything I'm seeing, it's extremely disappointing. I was really hoping that they would be at least somewhat decent, but they just seem like throwaway 5- and 4-star characters. Yanfei is a better 4-star character. Not even being facetious with that is a bad thing. I wish I was joking.
Germinate!
La, 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 la. Let the show begin. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Don't blink. That's that. Hey. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
So that's what we call a good team. And they're all characters that people normally look down on.
Scatter! Yeah, spring forth!
Don't blink. Let's dance.
Everything is ready right now.
Cut to the chase. Coming through. Speed of light. Hey! Don't blink. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Scratch that. Sign here, please.
Yeah, germinate!
Come on. We can do it. Let the show begin. Don't blink.
He stops moving. Stop moving all over the place.
Speed of light.
dude.
Hey! Incoming.
Honestly, I would rather play a free-to-play friendly team like this any day of the week over whatever plunging stupidity they think they have planned with this team.
Scatter!
This is
Yeah.
more fun, objectively more fun than whatever stupidity they have planned.
Propagate! Spring forth!
I'll protect us. Incoming. Cut to the chase. Hey!
Oh, let's see. I forgot to use the shield there. There we go.
With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Coming through. Expresso.
Scatter!
Don't worry about me. Yeah. Let the show begin. Incoming.
Barbara going, don't worry about me. Like, honestly, I've had much stronger teams struggle with this dungeon. And this team doesn't struggle with it. Like, they're 4-star characters, and often regarded as weaker 4-star characters, and one of the supposedly weakest 5-star characters in the game. Like, if you understand how to use them, and understand how these things work, they're really good.
Speed of light. Hey!
Yeah, germinate!
La 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 la. Let's dance. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Incoming. That's that. Speed of light. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Coming through.
Propagate!
Okay. Don't really need...
Speed of light. Hey!
Don't really need to use their abilities there at all. He was almost dead. I don't know. I really like this team. It's really good. It's very free to play friendly. Like, who doesn't have the Traveler? For one. Also, who doesn't have Barbara? Also, Kiara is a very easy one to get. And Kachun too. Oh man. So free to play friendly. So much fun. Like, honestly. So strong. So fun to play. Very highly recommend this team. Alright, I'm gonna be back here. I need to get some water.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Nah, I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we
You
turn
must
back.
be Sino. I've
We
heard a
don't
lot
really
about
care
you.
about saving
You've got
your
quite a
life, though.
reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that
He's
so?
not corrupt.
Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
You can try.
Happy to oblige.
Nowhere to run!
Steady us, or protect us!
No, my sword!
The fuse is lit!
Alright, we're back. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see more to be convinced as to that, the viability of that, the new characters. So far, it seems like very much not my thing. Seems like at best that kind of playstyle revolves very much around plunging. Like plunge attacks. And like there's not very many characters that revolve around plunge attacks. Nor does it really even seem like a very fun playstyle to me. I mean, maybe other people really just like plunge attacks. Really like that playstyle.
Incoming! Cut to the chase!
It's super dead there. Wish they could be more root. Okay, so we are charged here.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show be... Don't blink! That!
Okay, where? Oh, here you
Incoming.
are.
Nowhere to hide.
Yeah, that's what Hyperbloom will do to you. It'll mess you freaking out. Oh,
Don't blink!
there we go. I really don't like the N1C gameplay with her. It's like, sure, it does a lot of damage, but look at how you slide back. Then not only that, but it throws enemies away from you. Like, it's good against enemies that just stand in one place. But then also, when you're, like, just autos are a lot faster, you can charge up the E a lot faster, and that does a lot of damage. Then that also gives you more energy for more bursts.
Incoming!
Like, if I were to use N1Cs on this thing, it would be horrible. Like, watch this. I'll show you.
Speed of light.
Like, N1C, the second N1C won't even hit it. So, like, literally you kind of have to do that, otherwise the N1C won't even hit it.
Incoming.
Like, I suppose if you get in front of it, then it can go for it. But outside of that, and then you run out of stamina too.
Don't
There's
blink.
another problem with it. Like, yeah. N1C is like, everyone recommends it for Kaching, but it is nowhere even close to as good as spamming the autos. You spam the autos, you get the E off cooldown, you do more damage with your E's. You dealing more E's helps you lower the cooldown of your Q. You doing more Qs also helps you do more damage. It's just, it feels so much better to play that way. And it also, I would say honestly, does at least the same amount of damage, generally.
Service with a smile.
Scatter!
Okay, go over here.
Germinate!
This.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Let me in range.
Incoming.
I think just barely. He's seriously all the way over here? My goodness.
Speed of light. Hey!
Propagate!
It's not really enough energy.
Don't blink. Come on, we can do it. Let's dance. Hey!
It helps when they're actually like grouped. I thought I already completed that puzzle, I don't know. I don't know if I want to spend my time trying to figure it out. Wait,
Speed of light.
that wasn't even the correct.
It's my lucky day!
Sign here, please.
Scatter!
You know, this is probably going to be a little bit more.
Say no more!
That's that.
Propagate! Spring forth!
I'll protect us. Nowhere to hide.
It's my lucky day! Scatter!
That's not you. Okay. I guess he's dead anyway. Is it? I think it's this one, right? Oh yeah, we can unlock it. Yeah, 100%. I have so many keys. Let me see. Story quests. Let's claim another key. It only takes one key. I have so many keys and I've already done all of these, so it's like, yeah, no problemo. Zero problemo.
But I think this is pushing it.
Bird. The way Paimon said that. Oh, Paimon. I don't get how some people don't like her. This is another nice thing about him.
Don't blink!
Is it the big swirling water? I think that's the fishing spot, right? Yeah, I think there she is down there. I think. I won't see my character floating down on her, will I? That'd be hilarious. Bird lady. That bird. Who knew you're such a social butterfly, Paimon? Oh, I see. Paimon's got it. Bird. Hmm. Oh. Everything. I want to hear the cutscene here. Okay. Will she even know who it is? Yeah. I still think this is Zhao's mom. How did she know? Has she even never seen her in that form? The Coco Goat saw something. Okay, Sheen, It's an interesting name. Oh, we're just here to visit the Coco Goat. Clownard. I don't think she's feeling you. No. Why wouldn't I recognize you? See you every day. Do you think my memory is? How old is Ganyu actually? Isn't she really old actually? I feel like she is because she's an Adeptus. Well, no, I think she's part Adeptus, right? Just like Yanfei. Yes, we must eat snacks. Exactly, yes. So many snacks to eat, so little time. I know. Snacks wait for no man. Yeah. How long was she training under Cloud Retainer before she came down? I thought it was quite a long time. The look on Ganyu's faces. No. Oh. She's Animo Bird. We'll continue to call you Illuminated Bird. Not for Paimon, it's not. Hmm. She knows them? Interesting. She didn't even use her name. Oh, she doesn't know who it is. Wasn't Shenhe the one who, as a young girl, was like fighting with some really strong beast? And ended up winning. Wait.
Don't blink!
Oh, I see. No. Scaring them off. Sounds reasonable enough. A sensible plan. So well. Birds of a feather. Ooh. Yeah, you were cheating. So she wanted to cheat again. She was cheating. The first electric bicycle. Cheating. Machines? I don't know if machines are gonna be the ones crafting the best food. I think that's one area in which AI is going to struggle a little bit. I don't think Gordon Ramsay's gonna be out of a job anytime soon. Absolutely not. Get out of here, little girl. Absolutely not. Get out of here. Is it another Adeptus? Hmm. It means she has the Sumero device. You would know if someone's possessed. Miko would be the expert, I think. Paimon's Paimon. Elementary, my dear Paimon. Martial artist. That could explain why she's in such good shape. At least physically. It's actually brilliant, Paimon. Paimon's getting much smarter. I don't understand. Paimon was not this smart at the beginning of the game. Paimon is a lot smarter. I don't know how Paimon's getting smarter. Paimon was not this smart to begin with.
Speed of light!
What's she throwing in? Nothing.
Don't blink! Speed of light! Hey!
She just instantly thinks, oh, Shao will know. Interesting show. Like, not only that, but rather than just blurting stuff out like she did in the beginning, she's like thinking about whether or not she should just say it. Asking the question, should I say this? I'm picking up on stuff that people are insinuating rather than being oblivious to it. Like, how is Paimon getting smarter here? I don't understand. She's obviously smarter than when we first started, which is interesting. Like, there's character development with her. And that's something I didn't expect to see, especially since she's obviously older than she appears. So it's from the same time period? It's oftentimes true. Reality can be stranger than fiction. That reminded me of... oh, what's the guy's name in Full Metal Alchemist? Guy who's always doting on his daughter. That reminded me of that for a hot second.
Incoming!
Full Metal Alchemist was honestly such a good anime. So good. Wait. Oh. Street word rambler. Interesting. Someone's lonely, yep. So in other words, they don't live in the housing bubble that we do right now. Can't wait for the housing bubble to collapse, honestly. Stuff is so ridiculous in some places, especially. Crazy. Stop it, you're making me want to brew tea. I love tea. Only one of them. Okay. See, that's part of what's making Paimon smarter here, is that rather than just blurting it out or making up some stupid see-through excuse, Paimon throws it to them to leave it to them to decide whether or not they're going to tell the other person. Like, this is not what Paimon would have used to have done in the past. I'm wondering where the character development is coming from and where they're leading it to. This is weird. Usually Paimon's not that smart. That's dark. So the dots are connecting for her to be the person in the story that Xingqiu mentioned. Oh, his mom. I think she's just your mom and she's never told you. Honestly. I mean, look at them. Look at the similar hair color, the eye color, the... Oh my goodness. But like the hair color, the eye color, just the general features of the two. And like they're both animo, they both use plunging attacks and stuff. Like, I think she's just your mom, Xiao, and she's never told you. Oh, Paimon. In other words, she's smart. So in other words, she's a human form now because she's getting lonely. Yeah, she's your mom. Yeah, she's done it before then. In a galaxy far, far away. That one was more just obvious, but... Yeah.
Speed of light. Hush.
That's suspicious.
Let's dance.
Cut to the chase. Ha. Incoming.
They gone. We are Barbara.
That's that. Speed of light. Fast delivery. Ah! Ah! Yep. Ah!
Man, Granny's been walking a long way. Is Granny in good shape to be going all this distance? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, not everyone loses their mind when they get older.
Incoming!
Some old people are very sharp, while others not so much. Hmm. She just prepared for any and every situation here? Jeez.
Don't blink!
speed of light. Huh?
How would you know this if you haven't tested it at all? I thought she just got this. Yeah, so much trouble. We better be getting some good money for So she was just an animal? I think she would have stood a lot more than she gives her credit for. No one wants you to be miserable.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Oh, is this where we have to use her skill?
Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Are we sure she's not a non-field? It's interesting.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Hip! Hip!
So if she is Adeptus, then that would make her children half Adeptus and her grandchildren a quarter? Yeah, I don't think there is another way.
I always believed we would see each other again, that our days of separation would finally end, and all my troubles would be behind me. this could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up. Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
That's Paimon for you. Grilled chicken drumsticks. Yeah. Paimon's always about the food. As humans are social creatures, they're not made for isolation. Pretty much. Okay. Got 25 more res. We might do this again here. We can get... I'm gonna double check what I already got though. This I really want energy recharge in. This one is the one that I want health. The energy recharge though. And this one is where I want healing bonus. Energy recharge and health is what I'm looking for there. This one's good. This is like the only good one that I've got out of all of them, really. Well, no, that one too. It only has 5.2 energy recharge. It's not even very much. Pretty. Sometimes the RNG is not with me. Oh well, at least I am farming for artifacts for 3 different people at once. So that helps.
Spring forth!
Come on! We can do it! I'll protect us! Incoming! Hey! Ha, nowhere to hide! Don't blink! Incoming! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Service with a smoke!
Germinate!
Yeah, let's dance! Incoming! Hey!
Okay. Honestly, that illuminated bird has put me in the mood for some tea. Why am I such a sucker for tea? I'm gonna go make some here. I'll be back.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
Nah, I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
that doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we
You
turn
must
back.
be Sino. I've
We
heard a
don't
lot
really
about
care about
you.
saving
You've got
your
quite
life,
a
though.
reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount of canned knowledge on the market. I'm sure that would help your investigation appear to be successful enough. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit. So you see, you get both Mora and a boost to your reputation. I can't think of a reason why you would pass that up.
Is that
He's
so?
not corrupt.
Well, I can't think of a reason why I'd accept. I've heard enough. Get out of my way.
Sorry, no can do. We're getting paid to ensure you disappear. Since you won't turn back willingly, then we're gonna have to make you go back.
You can try.
Happy to oblige.
Nowhere to run!
Steady us! Protect us! No, my sword! The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks!
Lucky today!
Time for a light show! Leave it all to me. Let the show begin. Rain cutter. No, my sword. Fire hazard.
You won this one. This doesn't change anything.
Still
You're
got
in
the
over your
news.
head, Sino. There will be others coming for you. You'll regret it.
I forgot the part where that's my problem.
Let's get out of here.
Stings, doesn't it?
No need. Even if we apprehend them, there'll be little information to gain. Besides, it might also be a trap.
Like that would matter. The agenda shed is on it, Lizzie. You freaking femboys of legend.
I apologize for bringing you into this dangerous mess. Just being associated with me will inevitably cause you to become targets as well. You should be careful from now on. Sleep with one eye open.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. Anyway, just be careful. Mercenaries are never quick to forget. In their line of work, even a single failure is bad for reputation. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long time, waiting for the right moment to ambush you. They'll do anything to keep their prestige intact. Yes, I remember it like it was yesterday. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience at the time, and I let my guard down after we had closed the case. We ended up being attacked by the remainder of the mercenaries. My superior was injured while protecting me, and we struggled to gain control of the situation. I've become more vigilant ever since, staying alert even while I sleep.
Whoa, who could have seen that coming? Was he okay?
He survived with a fractured wrist. It took 2 months for him to recover. But luckily, there weren't any further complications. Last year, he transferred to an administrative role for personal reasons, and no longer participates in live missions. His name is Taj Radkani, a very well-respected Matra. You'll have the chance to meet him someday. Anyway, our mission will be dangerous. I'm already used to such grueling conditions, but I don't want to see you two get hurt.
Don't worry, Paimon will stay alert. We'll see danger coming a mile away.
Good. Don't worry. It won't be long till we're at the bottom of this. And once this is all over, I'll sweep away any other hidden dangers. If you see Mortada, send him my greetings. Goodbye, old friend.
Interesting.
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
Alright, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Fly faster, Paimon.
Because we are Matra.
Here he was thinking he was in charge. It's okay, we'll let it slide this time.
Who's that way?
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
I'm
sorry.
It's Klee.
I'm late.
Yes.
That's all right. We were just chatting. The
We
Traveler's
love
pretty
Klee.
smart, so thanks to him, we're finally onto something.
Hi. I was on my way, then I saw Klee.
They let me out for Vine Laser
They
Fest.
let you out. Did they let you out of a jail cell for bombing Mondstadt?
Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion, so he doesn't have time to come play with me right now. I'm just playing by myself instead. But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the festival. Everyone's smiling and having
Hey, how's it
lots
going?
of fun. I wanted to join in too, so I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can celebrate with everyone in my very own way.
Her very own way.
own
Meaning
way?
bombs, probably.
Uh-oh. This does not bode well coming from Klee.
And that's when I bumped into Razor.
Bomb crisis averted, I'm not so sure.
Razor was acting kinda different than usual, like he was thinking about something. So I asked him what happened. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people, so finding your mommy is a super
Mommies are
important
people, too.
job. That's why Klee's gonna come help.
Please
Razor!
help.
Razor! Finally, I found you.
Oh, Bennett. Yes, I've got Bennett. He's actually going to be a big part of my team once I get him leveled up.
Bennett?
Oh, look who's here! Hey, everyone! Here, this is for you.
Oh, what's that?
A small lampgrass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble. I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was destined to go into your wine mix.
Bennett, how did you manage to trip up on a small lamp grass?
Huh. That's
That's
true.
a good question.
They do glow after all.
No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to spot. So I don't get how you didn't see it.
I was just running too fast and got careless, I guess.
He He must have been running the speed of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, I guess maybe I won't tell them about the other phase plants that came after that.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I've been all over the
he's
place
just
trying to find Razor
ridiculously
this
clumsy.
morning. Everyone I asked told me I just missed him. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath.
What a trooper. Definitely time to take a break.
Thanks.
How did you know? I need ingredients.
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story.
The rumors of him making a super secret potion to put everyone to sleep has been spreading around town.
This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild support with the Vine Lesa Fest. She said she was a librarian. Anyway, she mentioned your situation too, and asked if we could help.
Whoa! Lisa is doing some real work for once?
Lisa working? That's
Oh,
impossible.
so that was...
Alright. Got myself some tea. It's still really hot right now. But got some more on the way here. I'm gonna let it seep for about 10 more minutes. This I kind of grabbed a bit early, but it's still good. Tea is always good. Okay. It's only the one bird. Just hoping to get more of them. Oh no, you shouldn't sell those. Oh. Sell those.
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Well done on your stream, man.
Oh, thank you.
It me Farron Abraham.
Ah.
Kindly unblock me on Discord at PackLord21.
Okay, here's the deal. If I unblock you, no more advertising services. I'm not interested. Oh, yeah. I'm sure he knows who she is. Yeah, he knows. He's way older than she is. Days. Stop! I love T too much already. Paimon's expression. I mean, they're legitimate. I wish she wouldn't sell them. She should keep them. No. No, don't sell it. No. Will it stop? Okay. Ah. He interrupted him. Unacceptable. Alright, I'm gonna go get my tea here. I'll be right back again.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if I were you.
And I'd think once.
Huh? Who are you?
That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back.
Oh, it's not too late for you if we
You
turn
must
back.
be Sino. I've
We
heard a
don't
lot
really
about
care
you.
about saving
You've got
your
quite a
life, though.
reputation. But this time you're in over your head. Unless you turn around right now, I'm afraid that even you won't return unscathed.
You want forgiveness? Get religion.
And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right! We won't just sit back and do nothing!
Ha! Have you really thought it through? You're not just doing this for recognition, are you, Sino? My employer said that he's willing to compromise as long as you just walk away. He could, for example, reduce the amount...
Alright. They both know exactly who each other is. Steak. Smoked salmon. Was that all of it? Maybe it was, yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah? I mean, we do have this new area.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, we do have the new area which connects the two, it looks like. Which is something I was curious about before, but yeah, it looks like we have it. I'm wondering if they're going to connect these two. That would be really cool if they just start connecting all of this. Connect this area up here, connect this area down here. That'd be really cool to see. Wait. Yeah, that'll be a lot better.
Speed of light.
The Kaching 747 has left. Oh, I'm seeing this. Already seeing stuff.
Propagate! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Huh? Hip! Incoming! Hey! You give, you receive. Don't blink!
Then we have whatever that is. That looks really cool, though. Whoa. Yo. Okay. Welcome. One's name is Fujin, the local adeptus, and this is my tiny little teapot realm one calls home for now. Huh? We were still in the mountains just now. How did we suddenly end up? One invited you to come as guests, yet failed to sufficiently explain beforehand. Such behavior was careless, and one begs for your forgiveness. Paimon's just not sure this counts as an invitation, that's all. So, do you just swoosh all visitors to Cheyenne Vale in here like this? Of course not. Many come and go from Cheyenne Vale, but it was only in light of your incredible compatibility with the local spirit veins that I chose to invite the two of you, Packlord and Paimon. Your names were carried here by the fish that swim. I have long anticipated your visit. It is a pity that it is now not quite convenient, else I would have invited you to a tea tasting banquet. Oh, that sounds good. Speaking of which, I am quite sorry, but I have a request to make of you. Absolutely not. Thank you. I presume the two of you have heard of the tea village, Xingyu Vale. Shaoying Village, maybe? Shaoying Village? Yeah. This land has been famous for its cool, fragrant waters. Since the ancient times, the people are gentle characters, and the pristine pebbles on the streams are exquisite. I hear Button coming. Precisely. The waters and soil of Shane have begun to change recently, as has the scent of its tea. Wait, no, I think it's Shaoying. Yeah, I think it's Shaoying. Shaoying village will inevitably decline, should this persist. One hopes that you can resolve this disharmony in the soil and water on one's behalf. The water veins spread across the mountains, but my power is no longer sufficient, nor is present a good time for me to move about. Thus, I must rely on your kindness and aid. Aren't exactly experts as it comes to dealing with soil and water. Is there a problem that Pack Lord can just solve by resorting to gregarious violence? Just as I heard, you are quite direct, but fret not. You are clever by nature. I trust that you shall get to the heart of any problems that you might encounter. Well then, allow me to share some of the adeptal energy dwelling in the mortal world with you, Pack Lord, and aid you in traversing the landscape and piercing the fog. Oh right, nice to meet you. Eh? I mean, welcome to this place. That is to say, welcome to Shenyuville. What do you mean, welcome? That was clearly a kidnapping. I'm sorry, but I was quite looking forward to meeting you face to face. And was rather hoping the two of you would be magnanimous enough to forgive the impropriety. Yes, now that you have been indwelt with my adeptal energy, Pack Lord, things will become much more convenient. Now, please try the wonders of said energy for yourself. Oh. Okay. Golden, can you hear me? Paimon doesn't think we'll get far investigating the water soil here. Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. They'd never fail to impress, honestly. I honestly think that a lot of the people looking for a Genshin killer are just in denial that Genshin is a really good game. Stop living in denial and just play some good Genshin Impact. It's a good game. Finally, you're here. Is something the matter? Oh, are you my young master? Are you the son of Feiyun Commerce Guild's manager? No? Yeah, right, don't listen to his jokes, old man. Oh my, aren't you the Commerce Guild's young master? My apologies. I was considering only your wonderfully fashionable attire and your flying companion. Your conduct, too, was unlike ours, that I assumed you must come from Liyue Harbor to discuss matters with us. Liu I am surnamed, and all in the village call me Grandpa Liu. Apologize I must. Recent years have not been kind. I've not even the tea to treat you to as guests. The Adepti have certainly not been satisfied with the tea ceremony this year. Well, no kidding, there's something wrong with the soil, evidently. I mean, that's definitely tea leaves. Like, yeah, that's exactly how tea is made. Grandpa Lou, the stuff behind you, aren't those tea leaves? Yeah. The quality is far too lacking. How could I possibly serve such things to my guests? Speaking honestly, we are waiting for someone from Feiyun Commerce Guild. We must discuss with them the tea leaf problem. They are the biggest customers after all. The crux of the matter is this batch of tea is simply unsatisfactory, whether it be in terms of taste or quantity. This is an open secret among tea merchants. Old Lao, the village chief, has also decided that no tea may be sold until a quality problem is solved. I have heard that the young master of the Commerce Guild is exceptionally smart and skilled. If he has caught wind of this year's tea harvest was lacking in both quality and quantity, I thought he would come in person. If not, send someone here. So here I wait. Anyway, the problem with the tea leaves, I believe it lies with the soil. A problem with the soil? Indeed. I have lived here my whole life and worked with the tea since I was but a wee lad, and I have noticed problems that others may miss. As I see it, and as the Adeptus Fujin bless us, it must be an imbalance in our soil and water. Adeptus Fujin? Yeah, that would be her. Oh, so you've heard the tale. That's quite rare. Even among locals, few remember. Many years ago, Sheong village was nothing but a barren hill. Terrifying demons dwelt there, and all thanks to the Adeptus Fujin, that the demons were defeated, and tea trees were planted, allowing our ancestors to come live here. Okay, but the tea tree is not typically what you're growing tea leaves from. Like, yeah. I mean, I think it is still called a tree, but it's not really a tree. It's a fairly small plant, yeah. I think they might still be called trees, maybe. But yeah, that's generally what they look like, yeah. If it's really a problem, that water and soil, then I don't know what we can do about it. Yeah, wouldn't know the first thing about water, and no, wait, isn't that exactly what we're here to investigate? Oh, so does that mean you believe me, young master? Yes, I believe you. You would have no reason to lie. So then, that makes things easy. Come, I'll bring the tea leaf samples, and, let's have a talk with old Lo. Something wrong, Grandpa Lou? Young master and young lady, if it isn't too much trouble, could you pretend you are from the Feiyun Commerce Guild when we are meeting with old Lao? Village Chief maybe Lao is a good person, but how to put this? He puts more trust in machines, cultivation techniques, fertilizers, and things like that. I mentioned an imbalance in the soil and water before, and parted on bad terms. But if it was the young master from the Feiyun Commerce Guild, guess I'll have a try. Well, I mean, generally an imbalance in the soil is generally nitrogen deficiency. It's usually what it is. Doesn't seem like a good plan to Paimon. Don't worry, even if he sees through it, nobody's idea but mine. None of the blame shall fall on you. Let's go. Because I'm pretty sure, let me see.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
I want to see. pretty sure they mostly phosphorus, potassium, sulfur. Yeah, there are other things. I'm pretty sure nitrogen, though, was one of the things I remember. Yeah. Yeah,
I know
remove
for
some
work-life
nitrogen.
balance, but I think this is
and
pushing
other
it.
stuff, yeah. The nitrogen is one of the main things, but yeah, there are other things to it. I mean, that's generally what they design fertilizers for, is putting nutrition back into the soil. But even then, you will need to let the soil rest, as they call it. Oh, wait, we have goats now? The Cocoa Goat is not alone. I mean, this is actually pretty realistic to how tea is grown. I'm impressed. Quite a bit of realism here. I'm impressed. Someone knows their stuff.
Incoming.
I was expecting it to be some kind of knockoff from someone who doesn't know the first thing about tea, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Uncle Lau, this batch isn't any good. They're not fragrant enough when you dry them. They even know that you dry them. Yeah. And they get so dry and brittle you can't even put them in the roller. Even the ones that survive the secondary process come out of the other end a complete disaster. Are you sure it isn't a problem with the machine? Are you sure you haven't forgotten how to operate it? What a thing to say. How could you dare be so careless? With you looking over her shoulder. How could you indeed? Grandpa Liu, Jin, get back to work. This respectable looking young man is... Get back to work on a dead and failing crop? Would be more productive to find out what's wrong. Hey, just who the hell calls themselves young master? This is my servant. It will suffice to call her Mini Pie. Yeah, that's it. Call me Mini Pie. In that case, welcome, welcome. A guest like you. It's a rare treat indeed. We have been quite reliant on the assistance of Commerce Guild for many a year. But as for what's happened this year, I suspect you've already heard about it. What's wrong? You're looking pretty miserable. Did Jin mess up at work again? You old mocking me again. My apologies, dear guests. Normally I would invite guests from afar to sample our new teas, but this year's batch, well, you know. Yeah, young master is very concerned with the tea leaves, so there's no need to be tied up with formalities, Chef Lau. Very well then. To tell the truth, this batch of tea leaves is no good either. They can't be dried, and I can't... Let's see, I can't tell if they were bad when they were picked, or if it's a problem with the machine in our workshop. I mean, you can always try steaming them too, but I'm betting they've tried that. Let's see if the product you get from them drying them is any different. If the product is normal, then you know it isn't a problem with the machine. Seriously, I've told you before, forget it. We have guests present. Then we'll leave you... we'll give your method a try, Jin. Do we have any fresh tea leaves remaining from the old batches? There's some in the warehouse. What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, good one. We've been talking here for a good long while now, and you weren't listening to a single word, were you? Go fetch some of the older batches and process it along with some of the newer stuff Grandpa Lou brought using the machine. Don't you dare skip a single step. I'll be watching you. How about this? I see our two guests are quite young. They manage to prefer, they might prefer snacks to tea tasting. No, no, actually. Tea is actually more enjoyable to me than mini sweets. Why not turn our two batches into tea cakes? The quality of each will be evident when, with a single taste. What do you think? Interesting. Agreed, we should do that. Jin, listen up. These two batches of tea leaves, and make them into two different tea cakes. One from each batch. Don't you dare get even a single leaf mixed up. Is that an actual thing, I wonder? Tea cake. It is? That doesn't seem like the kind of tea cake they're talking about. Tea leaves? Okay. So it is a real thing. If I knew Chinese, I would know what that means. It's probably probably one of the subclassifications of tea. So it seems like it's actually a real thing. Yes, sir, Uncle Lau. You want me to mix them all into one cake? Oh, I can't even. No, obviously not. Let's try them one at a time, shall we? Well, how's it taste? The first one tasted a bit strange, but the second one was delicious. You're seriously going to let me, the young master, eat? Hey, knock it off. I, the young master, share Minnie Pie's opinion. The tea cakes made from the tea we had in stock taste fine. Alright, you win. So according to you, the tea processing machinery is fine. In other words, the problem is with the tea itself. Obviously. This new batch of tea, it's just not as good as before. So the water and soil. But perhaps the cauldron, that's the problem. What? It's old and industrial. What? This guy is still in denial. Must have offended the Adeptus, causing the tea to deteriorate. Yeah. Enough. It's the technician in charge of the tea cauldron here first. It's the fountain, the one used to Fontaine Research Institute. Hot. What was it again? Ugh. The name is such a pain to pronounce. Jin, go get her, wood. Jin. Where did that lazy loafer abscond to this time? That brainless nitwit. I was going to have him go to Yailong Wharf and search for our technician. Would you specifically need someone from Fontaine to fix it? Well, whether Leeway or Fontaine, those things powered by an elemental energy work on more or less the same principles, yeah? If a Fontainian engineer can fix it, so can our thaumaturges. It just so happens that this Haute Moon Tenyi likes to travel around Leeway, passes through here every so often, and loves to offer her services. So as for this round of tea cauldron maintenance, well, let's leave it to her. So you see, honored guest, I'm really sorry, but I need to trouble you to go to Yalong Wharf and find our technician, Miss Oat Moon Tanyi. It's more likely than not she's found herself show there that can't tear her eyes off. How could you possibly dare to ask our guest to do such a thing? Old you misunderstand me. Our honored guests are already had business to attend to at Yalong Wharf, and it would be passing along the message on their way. It's nothing, really. Is that so? Is that so? It would seem to be so. I'm truly sorry, then. If you would, honored guest, old Lou, I'll leave it to you to accompany them. Thanks again for your hard work. You, scared old Leo so much he went jumping at his own shadow. You mentioned earlier that you're to investigate the water and soil, right? Best you would look to Yalong Wharf then. It isn't far from the headwaters. There are ruins left by the Adepti along the way, so if you're looking for clues, there's your best bet. After passing a message to Oat Moon Tanyi, well, please lend a hand, would you? Give old Lao peace of mind, so he doesn't worry himself to death. Hey, why are you still acting? The show's over, and what's with calling Paimon Mini Pie anyway? Anyway, just leave it to us. We can rest easy, Grandpa Lou. Such great kids you are, really great kids. Alright, I noticed that you two really enjoyed the tea cake. Why don't I teach you the recipe next time you come by? Some quality tea leaves, you'll be able to make some for yourselves. In any case, safe travels, be careful on mountain paths, and mind you don't slip. And all this talk of tea, man. I love tea too much. Adepti.
Ready, steady, go! Let the show begin. Speed of light!
Well, they went to sleep. Pack Lord Paimon, you two are indeed brilliant, as I expected. Upon seeing my dissipated adeptal energy, you immediately understood the situation. Of course, we're super duper experienced adventurers, you know. Still, why didn't you say anything sooner? You didn't just forget, did you? Ahem. About that, should not the path of the Adepti be full of challenges? 'Tis merely a test of your wisdom. Call me the master test taker. Speaking of which, just what's the problem with the soil and water you mentioned before? Grandpa Lou was also sure that the tea, this was behind the deteriorating quality of tea leaves. Yes, you two have seen Chaoying village. Should the quality and quantity of tea leaves continue to decline, so will the village until finally, in years to come, it degenerates back into what it was millennia before, a desolate mountain forest. No, she does not speak in hyperbole. I mean, that seems to be their livelihood. What else are they gonna do if the tea just stops being a thing? It's kind of hard to wrap your brain around. Can you, bad tea really destroy, Chao Ying village? Yes. It's true, the Lord Geo would not stand idly as disaster befell were the sky to collapse. The conquering demons on the Adepti do their utmost to support it. Should the waters under Yilong Wharf breach the dikes and flood, Leeway Harbor would aid the villagers. I mean, if the village is completely reliant on tea and tea stops being good, yeah, what do you think's gonna happen to the village? Without tea, the stretch of mountains would, or Chao Ying village, rather, would lose its very reason to exist in human eyes. Yes. That makes sense. When you put it like that, Paimon understands. So you two are willing to help correct the imbalance in the water and soil. What do you say, Mini Pie? Who the heck is Mini Pie? Never heard that name before. But Paimon wants to help the Adeptus in Chao Ying village. When she thinks about such delicious tea cakes being lost forever just because there's no good tea, it would be a big shame, wouldn't it? I think it's more because, well, it's more than that. Yes, that's excellent. Ahem. Your willingness is commendable, and one is quite grateful to you both. Now, back to business. When it comes to how to resolve the disharmony in the soil and water, one is indeed well aware of what to do. First, you two must go up against the currents and seek the jade treasuries thrown into the waters. In the end, we must perform ancient rain jade rite once more, dispelling the miasma that has settled over the mountains and fields into the rivers and restoring the water veins and soil. Okay, got it, but how do we do the ritual? Adeptus Fujin, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. As for the ritual, it's still a bit early for that. Well, then, we'll see each other later. And she's gone. According to her, we need to go against the current. That means upstream, right? Hey, that's the same direction as Yilong Wharf. Let's go. What's that?
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh, what time is it? 2:15. How much longer should I keep going? Yeah, I might want to call it here for today. We can explore more tomorrow or something. I was not expecting this expansion to be this big. Gosh. Alright. Well, I think we'll go raid someone here. Alright. Let's see who's on. Not really anyone that I know. I didn't think Grand Blue Fantasy had been released yet. I can check out this person. They're playing Lies of P. 6C is really cold? That's not really cold. That's mild. Alright, let's raid her. Seems like a pretty fun person to raid. Alright. Okay, yeah, there we go.